जो हालत है इस इंडियन टीम की, it's obviously not anywhere near perfect. Is this the perfect ODI squad they've assembled? Not by a long shot. You wouldn't say, I think we can agree, he's anywhere near Champions Trophy level of peak operation. But something about the pace of Rana, his proximity to Gautam Gambhir via the Delhi and the KKR route indicates probably Harshit Rana might be sharing new ball duties. I would have wanted a Mohammad Siraj or a seam bowling all-rounder instead of a fifth spinner. I don't think you're going to need 5 spinners. I would want to see Kuldeep Yadav get the nod, but something tells me कि कुलदीप का रास्ता इतना साफ नहीं होने वाला है दुबई में।
तो नंबर 4 की गलती हमने 2019 में की थी, क्या वही गलती गंभीर दोबारा करने वाले थे इस बार?
उस प्रूवन प्लेयर को बाहर किया जायसवाल के लिए, और उसी जायसवाल को आपने रातों रात ड्रॉप कर दिया स्क्वाड से ही to accommodate a spinner. Very strange. I feel really bad for Shreyas Iyer. I mean, on what basis are you keeping him out? I'm so glad कि मुंह पर जवाब दिया श्रेयस अय्यर ने उसी शाम को नागपुर में। कहाँ गया था आपका right left when you were losing to Sri Lanka, when you were losing to New Zealand, losing to Australia?
Bangladesh, Pakistan, New Zealand, which team is the biggest challenge for Team India? Let's make a playing 11 for Team India. If you had to field a playing 11 for Team India in the first game against Bangladesh, what would it be?
I think these last 3 ODIs were indication Rishabh Pant is not playing a match unless KL Rahul gets injured.
Your top 4 for the Champions Trophy, top 4 semi-finalists for the Champions Trophy.
But nothing would give me more pleasure than watching India and Australia in the final. और इस बार November 19th की दर्द को थोड़ा कम करके they win.
Is it the last ICC tournament with Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma playing together? हेलो एंड वेलकम टू द कंकशन सब चैनल। यूजली जैसे कि मैंने कहा मैं अकेला बात करता हूं, आप यूजली मेरे को अकेले देखते हैं, लेकिन आज मेरे साथ एक बहुत स्पेशल गेस्ट है, जेमी ऑल्टर, क्रिकेट एक्सपर्ट हु हैज बीन कवरिंग द गेम फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम। वैसे तो ये मेरे से बहुत सीनियर है, लेकिन पिछले 2 सालों में हमने इतनी वीडियो साथ में करी है, हमने इतनी डिस्कशन साथ में करी है। दिस सो मच आई गॉट टू लर्न फ्रॉम जेमी, एंड एट द स्टार्ट आई यूज्ड टू सी जेमी एज अ वेरी सीनियर एडिटर, समवन हु हैज बीन कवरिंग गेम फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम, लेकिन धीरे धीरे वो थोड़ा और बॉन्ड क्लोज होता गया, एंड आई यूज्ड टू लुक अप टू हिम हाउ ही कवर्स द गेम। इनका अपना चैनल है और इतने अच्छे से क्रिकेट कवर करते हैं, द वे ही इंटरेक्ट विद हिज फॉलोअर्स, विद हिज फैंस, आप जो भी बुला ले उनको, जिस तरीके से सवाल जवाब होते हैं, तो उस कॉन्फिडेंस में जेमी वहीं से सीख के वही कॉन्फिडेंस लेके मैंने भी एक अपना शुरू किया है, एंड इट इज सच एन ऑनर टू हैव यू ऑन दिस चैनल फॉर दिस स्पेशल टॉक। थैंक यू सो मच फर्स्टली for taking out the time. Oh, I know you are super busy, आपके पास और बहुत obviously commitments होती है, but out of all those you have taken out some time to give for a chit chat on Champions Trophy on Indian team. A very warm welcome especially to you on this channel. How are you? Start हम इससे करेंगे, कैसे हैं आप?
I'm very good, yeah, Kanam, and please don't. I mean, you given a very glowing tribute. शायद मैं उस लायक नहीं हूँ, but yes, I will second what you said. We had a lot of fun discussions previously, और आज के discussion में I'm also looking forward. And look, I mean, always time to talk about cricket, and always time more than cricket to talk about cricket with good people who understand cricket like yourself. So I think आज मजा आएगा भाई।
बिल्कुल मजा आएगा, और टॉपिक्स भी बहुत मजेदार है। चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी आ रही है, इंडिया इंग्लैंड की सीरीज जस्ट अभी खत्म हुई है, सो विल स्टार्ट विद द इंडिया इंग्लैंड सीरीज, जो ओडीआई सीरीज हुई है 3 मैच की, क्योंकि वो इंपॉर्टेंट है। टी20 हम अगले साल फोकस करेंगे। ओडीआई सीरीज जो 3 मैच की हुई है, हाउ डू यू सम अप? आर यू हैप्पी विद एवरीथिंग? क्या सारे बॉक्सेस टिक हो चुके हैं इंडियन टीम के, और इज देयर स्टिल सम गैप्स दैट इंडियन टीम नीड्स टू फिल?
नहीं, जरूर गैप्स हैं कना, but again you look at where the one day game is right now, and you look at the immediate future. Immediate future is Champions Trophy, right? No point abhi discussing 2027 one day World Cup because that's too far away. Abhi jo halat hai is Indian team ki, it's obviously not anywhere near perfect. जब जसप्रीत बुमराह नाम के बॉलर, आपके स्ट्राइक बॉलर जब वो नहीं है, तो obviously you're depleted. Good to see Rohit Sharma get 100, halanki he only clicked in one of 3 games. Virat Kohli didn't play the first match, failed in the second match, but got a very pleasing and I'm sure confidence injecting 52 or 55 balls in the last match. चलिए, if you're nitpicking, आप कह सकते हो कि दोनों बार वो आदिल रशीद जो उनके नेमेसिस हैं, उनकी गेंद आउट हुए, but there's so much positive to be gained by watching Virat Kohli do what he's done for 15 years. So much pleasure to be derived जिस तरह के रोहित शर्मा ने वो पारी खेली, मेरे ख्याल से 11-12 चौके, 7 छक्के, you know. So these are things which I'm only mentioning these guys right now, and I'll come to Mohammad Shami क्योंकि हमें इन लोग को लेकर काफी समय से दिक्कत थी. Is this the perfect ODI squad they've assembled? not by a long shot. But honestly, अगर मैं बिना filter के बोलूं तुम्हें, this is a good enough team to get to the Champions Trophy final, and I'm going to stick my neck out and say good enough team to win the Champions Trophy.
The fans will be really happy ये सुनने के बाद. Obviously it's a very very strong team. और बाकी teams की भी comparison अगर करें, especially Australia with the bowling attack that they have now, no Cummins, no Hazelwood, no Mitchell Starc, no Mitchell Marsh, बहुत अच्छा chance है इंडिया का. But Jamie, is it right to say India's batting is way more stronger than their bowling right now, especially without Jasprit Bumrah? Batting की हमने बात करी, हम कुछ और batters की बात करेंगे, लेकिन let's jump to the bowling straight away. You have a Mohammad Shami who is coming back from a long injury. You have Harshit Rana, अभी ODI debut हुआ है. You have Arshdeep Singh, बहुत कम ODI matches खेले हैं. ये है आपका pace attack. Spinners पे हम नहीं आते. Do you think it's a very weak pace attack?
हाँ, obviously it's weak because Mohammad Shami 14-15 महीने के बाद he made a comeback. He did not even bowl his full quota of 20 overs. I'm assuming if you're playing 2 matches, you would want to maximize Mohammad Shami and you'd want to get him 10 overs, 10 into 2. For various reasons, he was not required. I think he bowled a little under 16 overs. Got the wickets. Economy, given all that he's been through, economy was not bad. But what was worrying for me was the pace was down. अब you can counter by saying भाई वो 14-15 महीने के लिए बाहर थे, जो कि सही बात है. But I believe, Kanav, like I'm sure you do, he had enough time, be it that one Ranji match, the full SMAT, and then a few Vijay Hazare matches. He had enough to get himself back into the team. I would assume, if I'm being very critical, the pace would have been a little up. But 34, several surgeries, has a history of injury. Maybe we should be happy with that. But a couple balls beat the bat. A couple balls were good. But overall, you wouldn't say, I think we can agree, that he's anywhere near Champions Trophy level of peak operation. Ho sake wahan pe jaakar, I think we'll get probably a bit more bowling friendly wickets in Dubai. These were 3 very, very flat wickets. I was at Nagpur. That was a flat wicket. England actually blew it by not getting to 300 on that ground. So if you want to sort of look at it, he bowled on flat tracks. Bahut runs high. Most of the Indian fast bowlers, the spinners were the ones which dominated. So I would be somewhat concerned about Mohammad Shami whether अगर पहले मैच में जो कि बांग्लादेश के साथ है, अगर वहां पे वो फुल टिल्ट पे बॉलिंग नहीं करेंगे तो आपका फॉल बैक प्लान क्या है? You mentioned Harshit Rana, very good debut series, joint second highest wicket taker, 6 wickets. Economy on the higher side, but like I just said, it was a flat track dominated series. Pace अच्छी है उसकी, but he looks like he can get a bit rattled. हालांकि जब आप उनसे बात करते हो press conference में, we all gathered in the Nagpur press box after his debut. Very solid, very typical Delhi confident young Indian bowler. But वो एक हद तक ठीक है. I think there are a few question marks about his temperament. हालांकि 26 रन देने के बाद debut पे he came back to get 3 wickets and I think he gave 53 and all. So almost half his runs came in 1 over on debut, but then he got 3 wickets. I like the look of Harshit Rana. क्या वो अर्शदीप सिंह से आगे नहीं गेंद डाल सकते हैं? I personally, Kanav, would want to see Arshdeep go, but फिर अर्शदीप को 8 महीने के लिए 7-8 महीने के लिए शायद he didn't get a go in 1 days, didn't play all 5 T20s, had a bit of a weak start in that final ODI, gave 3 fours in 1 over. But bottom line for me is, as far as I'm concerned, Arshdeep did what he was supposed to do in that one opportunity with the new ball bowler. And let's not forget, I'm sure your viewers already know this, Arshdeep Singh India के T20 इतिहास के सबसे सफल T20 bowler, 99 wickets. उनका काम क्या है T20 में? Get out the opposition openers inside the power play. Arshdeep Singh ने उस अहमदाबाद ODI में क्या किया? वही किया. Power play के अंदर format different, you know, but power play के अंदर उन्होंने Ben Duckett और Phil Salt का wicket लिया. In my book, that puts him alongside Mohammad Shami with new ball duties. But something about the pace of Rana, his proximity to Gautam Gambhir via the Delhi and the KKR route indicates probably Harshit Rana might be sharing new ball duties at least for 1 match against Bangladesh. Uske aage, look, Hardik Pandya is a very handy bowler, but I'm looking at the rustiness of Arshdeep Singh. I'm looking at the erraticness of a very young Harshit Rana. I'm looking at Pandya's history of sticking out of foot and getting injured. And then I'm looking at Mohammad Shami and I'm saying, did you need a 5th spinner in Varun Chakravarti? I think rather than, and if you wanted Varun Chakravarti, drop Kuldeep, drop Washington Sundar. You just need that one more. Bhale se wo ek specialist fast bowler ho. Mohammad Siraj is the name that I believe should have been there. I know ke wo non-traveling reserve के हिस्सा हैं. I would have wanted a Mohammad Siraj or a seam bowling all-rounder instead of a fifth spinner. I don't think you're going to need five spinners. So yes, compared to the batting, the bowling is it's not a bad bowling attack, but it is definitely
Yeah.
the weaker of the two aspects. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. But Harshit Rana over Mohammad Siraj, are you sold on this idea? Mohammad Siraj has been your third seamer in ODI cricket for a long time. Out of nowhere, Harshit Rana comes in and gets above in that pecking order above Mohammad Siraj. Is it a good idea according to you?
If they want a young bowler who can bowl quick and bowl bouncers, absolutely I'll go for Harshit Rana. But क्योंकि बुमराह नहीं है, क्योंकि अर्शदीप सिंह वनडे फॉर्मेट में एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है, और क्योंकि मोहम्मद शामी भले ही उनके पास अनुभव है, but he's coming back after a long time. You never know when that man is going to break down. Keeping in these factors, I personally would have gone for experience. And as openly critical as you know, I've been about Mohammad Siraj, the test bowler. I think in one-day bowlers, he's a very, very different proposition. You know, he's got good ODI numbers. You know, for 2 years, I put a lot of weightage to numbers. So from that aspect, I would have wanted to see Mohammad Siraj added in the main squad on February 11th or 12th. But वो नहीं हुआ. Maybe you can say there's some bias towards Rana, but now we picked him. He looks decent. Let's hope कि मोहम्मद सिराज को कुछ होना जाए Champions Trophy में.
Yep, absolutely. And now that we have both Kuldeep and Varun Chakravarti, would you be tempted to play both of them together like we used to play Kulcha? I mean, एक तरफ से चाल डाल रहे हैं, एक तरफ से कुलदीप डाल रहे हैं, वो प्रेशर डल रहा है ओपोनेंट्स पे, और वो 2019 पे एक मैच में पिटे तो वो तितर बितर हो गया, वो कॉम्बिनेशन दोनों अलग अलग कर दिए गए. लेकिन एक तरफ से अगर वरुण डाल रहे हैं, एक तरफ से कुलदीप डाल रहे हैं, इज दैट अ गुड आइडिया, और वुड यू गो फॉर ओनली वन ऑफ देम इन द 11?
See, I think Kanav, you're going to need three spin bowling options. Ravindra Jadeja was India's best bowler by far in these ODIs. दो ही मैच खेले Jadeja ने, but he took the joint highest wicket, 6. We cannot comment on his batting because he didn't get to bat much. दो तीन गेंदें खेलने आए. But as a bowler, which is 50% of what Jadeja brings to the table, he was brilliant. So he's now come back after 15 months and he's underlined himself कि at least जहां पे Champions Trophy की बात है, he's India's #1 spinner.
Yeah.
Akshay Patel, vice captain in the T20s, bowled pretty well. Nagpur, he bowled one of the filthiest balls he'll bowl, but it got Josh Butler on 52, and then he bowled a very, very good ball in the last match to get Joe Root. तो जहां पे वो 2-3 विकेट नहीं ले रहे, लेकिन वो जो एक विकेट ले रहे हैं, invariably वो एक विकेट बहुत बड़ा इंग्लैंड बैट्समैन साबित हो चुका है. Plus we know he bats, promoted to number 5, got a 50 in one match, got a 40. He's not drop ball. तो ये जो तीसरा स्पिनर की जरूरत मुझे लगती है, it's between सुंदर, didn't play much recently in the T20s, और जब वो खेलते हैं पता नहीं क्यों स्काई उनको एक ओवर देते हैं. So while he's a very, very handy white ball player as a batsman and a bowler, there's just not enough game time to say that Washington Sundar should be the third one. So like you asked me, between Kuldeep Yadav and Varun Chakravarti. Now, Kuldeep Yadav एक समय पर इंडिया के #1 मेरे हिसाब से white ball bowler थे. But when you come back after 4 months, when you only have that one Ranji match to prove your fitness, it's good that India gave him 2 matches. But frankly, I'm a big Kuldeep Yadav fan. He didn't look like the Kuldeep Yadav all of us want. The bite was not there. The dip was not there. He bowled badly. I think his economy was around the 5.5 mark in those two one days, which you can say is damn good for a one day series. But he did not run through wickets. He was getting lower order wickets. Then you have Varun Chakravarti, who जब से वापस आए हैं through the TNPL route, through the IPL route, he's been brilliant in T20s. But I was there. He didn't look that good when he played that one day match. You know, current form के basis पर मेरे हिसाब से दोनों एक ही level पे हैं. It just depends whether Gautam Gambhir and Rohit Sharma, whether they go for the tried and tested experience or they go for that mystery factor of I don't see them playing together. I would want to see Kuldeep Yadav get the nod, but something tells me कि कुलदीप का रास्ता इतना साफ नहीं होने वाला है दुबई में.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good bowler, but then again, just surgery के बाद, injury के बाद वो वापस आ रहे हैं. It gets tough for every bowler, not just Kuldeep. But let's switch to the batting now. Jimmy, you were there in Nagpur, as you said. एक चीज हुई, श्रेयस अय्यर खेले, मैच के बाद आते हैं, ब्रॉडकास्टर को कहते हैं आई वाज नॉट सपोज्ड टू प्ले दिस गेम. अभी गौतम गंभीर ने लास्ट मैच के प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में क्लियर किया कि हमारा पूरी सीरीज के लिए कोई प्लान नहीं था, हमने सिर्फ एक मैच के लिए जायसवाल को ट्राई आउट करना था, इसलिए श्रेयस अय्यर को बाहर बिठाना था. हाउ डू यू सी दिस? डू यू सी इंडिया नाउ दैट तो श्रेयस अय्यर हैज परफॉर्म्ड, तो आई डोंट थिंक दिस विल हैपन, बट डू यू think India was planning to maybe try out Jaiswal somewhere and put Shreyas Iyer out of the team? जो नंबर 4 की गलती हमने 2019 में की थी, क्या वही गलती गंभीर दोबारा करने वाले थे इस बार?
It's a tough one, and I don't have any answer. Let me say it this way: did they actually believe that Jasprit Bumrah was coming back? I don't think so. जब सारे indications थे, when the odds were stacked so heavily, Kanav, against Jasprit Bumrah coming back, कहीं ना कहीं आपके मन में था कि हम वरुण चक्रवर्ती को वैसे ही Varun Chakravarti came into the ODI squad for these 3 matches against England officially as Bumrah's replacement. So to me, that day when Bumrah's name was quietly dropped without any reasoning and Chakravarti was added, I said, boss, ye banda shayad Dubai jaane wala hai, right? Which makes the decision to give a debut in Nagpur to Jaiswal and to originally for that match tell Shreyas Iyer to go out, that just makes it even stranger. जब आपको मालूम था 99% बुमराह नहीं वापस आने वाले हैं, तो उस जायसवाल को आपने डेब्यू क्यों दिया और उसी बंदे को जो आप श्रेयस अय्यर, a proven number 4, right, who's got 450 odd runs in the last World Cup, आपने उस प्रूवन प्लेयर को बाहर किया जायसवाल के लिए और उसी जायसवाल को आपने रातों रात ड्रॉप कर दिया स्क्वाड से ही to accommodate a spinner. Very, very strange things. But like you and I know, for 2 years, Dravid and Rohit Sharma were doing some strange things in the West Indies. That same team went on to win the Asia Cup, and that same team went on to get to the final of the One Day World Cup. तो हम लोग बाहर बैठ के भले ही कुछ कहें, उनके दिमाग में कहीं ना कहीं कुछ process है. We always should question the process, but in the end, if the team gets to the Champions Trophy and wins it, we'll be like, हाँ, सब ठीक था. But yes, on the face of it, giving Jaiswal a debut when you probably knew heart of hearts he was not going to go to Dubai. Strange one, no? And I feel really bad for Shreyas Iyer. I mean, on what basis are you keeping him out? And I'm so glad कि मुंह पर जवाब दिया Shreyas Iyer ने उसी शाम को नागपुर में, and he maintained the form the whole time.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember before the first ODI, I was doing a live on this channel and I said that dropping Iyer would be a crime and I don't think India will ever do that. और अगले दिन जब पता चलता है कि वो नहीं खेलने वाले थे अगर विराट कोहली इंजर्ड ना होते, it was a big shock for me कि आप फिर वही गलती 2019 वाली आप दोहरा रहे हो, आप एक बार भुगत चुके हो, अब दोबारा वो क्यों करना चाहोगे? सवाल फिर ये भी उठा था कि क्या गंभीर और रोहित शर्मा में डिफरेंसेस है, गंभीर ये चाहते हैं, रोहित ये नहीं चाहते, but then again thankfully Shreyas Iyer played and he played brilliantly in all the 3 matches. अब श्रेयस अय्यर से एक पोजीशन अगर हम नीचे आ जाए या 2, क्योंकि अक्षर पटेल आजकल नंबर 5 खेल रहे हैं, विकेट कीपिंग ऑप्शन केएल राहुल, ऋषभ पंत. सवाल उठता है, कई चाहते हैं केएल राहुल जो स्टेबिलिटी लाते हैं, कोई कोलैप्स होता है तो वो रेस्ट कर सकते हैं, इसलिए केएल राहुल को खिलाया जाए. कहीं चाहते हैं कि ऋषभ पंत एक एक्स फैक्टर है, वो लेफ्ट हैंडेड ऑप्शन, गंभीर को लेफ्ट राइट तो बहुत प्यार है उनको लेफ्ट राइट कॉम्बिनेशन से, तो लेफ्ट हैंड ऑप्शन मिलता है और गेम चला सकते हैं, तेज तेज रन मार सकते हैं. Which school of thought do you come from, KL Rahul or Rishabh Pant? Who is an ideal player as a wicket-keeper option?
See, let's look at the stats. Man to man, KL Rahul has a tremendous record batting at number 5 as compared to Rishabh Pant. Rishabh Pant बहुत ज़्यादा one-day cricket नहीं खेल चुके हैं as compared to KL Rahul. But KL Rahul, the cold hard numbers say that this is a fantastic man for the middle order. खासकर number 5 पे, the average is excess of 50. The strike rate is a work in progress, but he's got 50s, he's got 100. On paper and on his record, he should be the best number 5 when it comes to one-day cricket, and that's why जब पंत बाहर उतने महीनों तक KL Rahul came back from injury himself. He was the keeper in the Asia Cup and he was the keeper all throughout the One Day World Cup. That shows how much the selectors, the coach, then Dravid, now Gambhir, as well as the captain, both times there was Rohit Sharma, how much they value what KL Rahul does. And then there's the argument that if there's a crisis or a collapse, 31 for 3, 50 for 4, KL Rahul is the best man to revive the innings and set up a late flourish. So on that count, it's hands down all votes for KL Rahul. But what surprises me is, just like we discussed all through the Border Gavaskar Trophy before that, you recall KL Rahul to the test team as a number 5 batsman. But the moment something goes wrong, you send him to open. In the first 2 ODIs, you've got him at number 5. The moment something goes wrong or wickets fall, you're sending Akshar Patel. Is this an unhealthy obsession with a Republic Day marching parade? You know what I mean? Left, right, left, right. Is this an unhealthy obsession with right, left? Or is this once again, just like poor KL Rahul has often been dealt the wrong hand in test matches, It is again the manager saying, "Acha wicket gir gaya. Akshay, pad up. Why are you
Hmm.
not batting KL Rahul at number 5? Finally,
Hmm.
ताज्जुब की बात नहीं कि अहमदाबाद में जब आपने उनको राइटफुली नंबर 5 पे खिलाया, he
Hmm.
looked a
Hmm.
different batsman.
Yeah.
He got 40 of 29 balls, hit some fours, hit
Hmm.
a six. He looked like a much better batsman. When you demote him to number 6 and you
Hmm.
promote Akshay Patel, nothing against Akshay Patel, but
Hmm.
when you demote a guy जिनके आंकड़े
Hmm.
नंबर
Hmm.
5 पे सबसे मजबूत है, सबसे जबरदस्त है, एक तो you're in
Hmm.
my mind you're denting his confidence, and then you're giving
Yeah.
him even less of a chance to build the innings, and it's that ability to
Hmm.
build an innings which I believe knocks out Rishabh Pant from the equation. ऋषभ पंत में शॉट्स की कोई
Okay.
कमी नहीं है, but between you and me,
Hmm.
who's the guy and the fans, who's the guy you believe could build an innings better? To me, it's KL
Yeah.
Rahul, right?
Yeah.
I don't have to be a
Yeah.
massive KL Rahul fan, but I appreciate and I acknowledge what his role is. जब मामला
Hmm.
फंसता है, he's the better man. अगर हम सिर्फ पंत से कंपेयर कर रहे हैं, to build
Hmm.
slash revive an ODI innings. पंत का कुछ
Hmm.
नहीं कह सकते, हो सके वो भी मार दे 100, 60
Yeah.
35 60 65 गेंदों में, but he might fall over also on 20 of 9 balls. So it's
Yeah.
that stability factor which I believe gets KL Rahul into India's ODI 11 ahead of Pant. But once he does
Hmm.
that on the basis of proper
Hmm.
sabut, why does the team
Hmm.
manager always lose faith in him? बंदे को 3 मैच देखे नंबर 5 पे, हो सके दो
Yeah.
दो दो और 40 मारता बंदा, हो सके एक
Yeah.
50 मारे, इंस्टेड 52 रन आए अक्षर पटेल से, कुछ
Yeah.
44-43 रन आए अक्षर पटेल से. Why couldn't KL
Yeah.
Rahul be given the chance? Because Gambhir is
Yeah.
obsessed with right left. That is my problem with how KL Rahul has been unfairly treated in the
Hmm.
test and the one-day team.
No, absolutely, and I fully agree with the batting order thing that you are promoting. और गौतम गंभीर ने पोस्ट मैच प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में भी कहा थर्ड ओडीआई के बाद कि देयर इज नो फिक्स बैटिंग ऑर्डर एज सच. हम जो जैसी सिचुएशन है उस हिसाब से प्लेयर्स भेजते हैं, उस हिसाब से बैटर्स भेजते हैं. अक्षर पटेल ने कुछ गलत नहीं किया, मैंने उनको 2 बार भेजा, उन्होंने दोनों बार अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस करके दी है. Do you, obviously apart from KL Rahul thing, do you think every team should have a fixed batting order irrespective of the right left combination, or do you agree with the right left combination somewhere? क्या ठीक है कहीं पे आपको जरूरत पड़ती है एक लेफ्टी को भेजना क्योंकि लगातार आपके सारे राइट हैंड बैटर्स भरे हुए हैं टॉप ऑर्डर में.
Then maybe they should be selecting more left hand, right? See,
Yeah.
you can argue कि सबसे
Hmm.
तीनों फॉर्मेट में the lights will come back on
Hmm.
a second now. आ गई.
Yeah.
तीनों फॉर्मेट में से T20 is the one where you should be the most flexible,
Hmm.
right? But
Hmm.
is the Indian team flexible? नहीं, रोहित शर्मा ओपन ही
Hmm.
करेंगे, विराट कोहली 3
Hmm.
पे ही खेलेंगे, शुभमन गिल तब आएंगे जब आपने वो बेवकूफी करी जायसवाल को डेब्यू खिलाने की और अय्यर को
Yeah.
इनिशियली बाहर करने की. So when you're
Yeah.
actually pretty rigid, I don't buy into Gautam Gambhir's talk about अब
Hmm.
आप कह रहे हो कि भाई 7-8 महीने बाद तो आपके अच्छे दिन आए ना वापस. So now you're
Hmm.
giving these
Yeah.
statements, right? कहाँ गया था आपका
Yeah.
right left when you were losing to Sri Lanka, when you were
Yeah.
losing to New Zealand, losing to Australia. So it's a
Hmm.
convenient way to suggest that, oh, we're very flexible. But ask yourself the question, anyone watching this live stream, is this Indian team under Gambhir and
Hmm.
Rohit, are they actually flexible? To me, to
Hmm.
my mind, they're not. Just by sending Akshar Patel now and then up, that's not flexibility. That to my mind is questioning whether KL Rahul is good enough to bat at number 5. And if you want a lefty, send Rishabh Pant. Na? He's a as compared to Akshar Patel, he's
Hmm.
more of an accomplished batsman. हालांकि अक्षर
Hmm.
बहुत ही underrated all-rounder है, है ना? But to the
Hmm.
people watching, I would say ask yourselves, is this team
Hmm.
actually flexible in one days?
Hmm.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, absolutely. And Jimmy, I'm going to throw you a tricky question here. We have seen this Rohit Gambhir combo for a long time now. We started with the India Sri Lanka series, which India lost. Then India Bangladesh, India won. India New Zealand whitewash at home. Border Gavaskar, India lost. And then T20 and 3-match ODI series. Yes, there were some decisions that we didn't agree with when Dravid and Rohit came together, but at least it looked like they were on the same page. Do you think there's a healthy camaraderie between Rohit and Gambhir from outside? देख के क्या लगता है? Is it a good enough duo to win an ICC tournament going into a Champions Trophy? Obviously we can't tell about the team atmosphere बाहर से dressing room में क्या atmosphere है. But looking at Gambhir and Rohit together, two very strong personalities, do you think it's a very healthy combo to go into an ICC tournament with?
I don't know. Like I said, when you asked me the question about the balance between the batting and the bowling earlier on this podcast, I think it's good enough to win the Champions Trophy.
Okay.
Is it good enough to win, 5 Test matches in England 5 months down the line? I have my doubts. I'll have to reserve my optimism.
Yeah.
Is it good enough to win the One Day World Cup in South Africa 2 saal ke baad?
Yeah.
I don't think so. But right now, given how poor the playing field is when it comes to the Champions Trophy, given India's recent white ball form, England को 4-1 से हराया, भले वो different team थी. Looking at the way this team just smashed England 3-0, I think it's good enough to win the Champions Trophy. But like I think we mentioned this on another platform some months ago, we should be looking at this Rohit Sharma Gautam Gambhir combo on a series by series, format to format. एक तो रोहित शर्मा ज्यादा समय तक नहीं रहेंगे, एक अंतरराष्ट्रीय. We can discuss the test matches somewhere down the line, but given his up and down form, given the team's up and down form, I mean Gautam Gambhir has won what? He's won 2 T20 series and 1 ODI series, right? श्रीलंका में ओडीआई हारे थे, उसके बाद न्यूजीलैंड ने आकर 3-0 हराया हमें, उससे पहले हमने बांग्लादेश को हराया. बीजी में क्या हुआ we all know, and then there's one series under Sky against England 4-1 and now this. So the results do indicate that perhaps things are not all rosy, but I think right now, again, I'm not looking ahead, I'm looking at Champions Trophy. उसके बाद IPL है, वहां पे तो इस सब का कुछ ताल्लुक नहीं होगा. Then when we get back into test season in June, we can see how it is. But right now, despite obvious cracks, and I'm not even going into leaked news from Sydney Test and all that jazz, I'm saying right now, despite the problems and maybe there's some clashes, ये team फिर भी गंभीर और रोहित के अंदर चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी जीत सकती है.
Yeah, hopefully, we won the T20 World Cup without even losing a single game. In this Champions Trophy, Jamie, we have 3 teams in the league stage. We have Bangladesh, Pakistan, and then New Zealand, and then we'll go on to play semi-final and final. That is if we reach the knockout stages. Bangladesh, Pakistan, New Zealand, which team is the biggest challenge for Team India? Is it Pakistan because of the pressure, or is it New Zealand because of the team that New Zealand is?
New Zealand, hands down. They have always been a tough team for India at ICC events. I mean, going back to, 1999, they effectively knocked India out. 2007 T20 World Cup में, I think that was the only match India lost. 2019 में इंडिया को बाहर किया था. 2023 में, I mean, I was at that match. That was a very good New Zealand team. पहला जो WTC final था Southampton में, Kane Williamson's team won. They perennially end up being second best at ICC events, but when it comes to a Champions Trophy, when it comes to a T20 World Cup, when it comes to a One Day World Cup, I can never discount New Zealand. You know, they've done well in the Pakistan Tri Series. They have experience of playing in Pakistan. और ये भी ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा कि न्यूजीलैंड अपनी सारी मैचेस पाकिस्तान में खेलेगी, सिर्फ एक मैच के लिए वो दुबई आएगी. So the experience they have going to Pakistan in the last couple of years of just being there right now, you know, making it to a final of a Tri Series, they have enough form to win all their other matches. Come Dubai, with all due respect to Bangladesh, इनका कोई ICC tournaments में record तो कुछ खास है नहीं. They have lost all 4 series in the one-day format. They played since they entered the last World Cup. So with all due respect, I cannot see them beating India. Pakistan, yaar, you never know, right? But right now, I don't think they have viable spinners. They're too reliant on innings from Fakhar Zaman. Babar Azam ka form upar niche hai. Just see the match against South Africa recently. They chased 352, but that was 260 की partnership थी आगा सलमान और मोहम्मद रिजवान के बीच, you know. ऐसे partnership रोज नहीं आएंगे. So just because it's Pakistan, and I can never take them too seriously, because I mean, I thought they were a top 4 team going into the last One Day World Cup. क्या हुआ? I think they finished at number 5 or 6. So for me, India का challenge New Zealand ही है, और उस टीम से, उस pool से, sorry, Group A में है हमारी टीम. Group A से it should be New Zealand and South Africa going forward. New Zealand and India.
India, New Zealand, New Zealand and India going forward. Jimmy, your thoughts on Team India and UAE? This has been a very mixed bag. We won the Asia Cup, we lost the T20 World Cup, we exited from the league stage itself. Do you think UAE conditions and pitches are friendly to Team India? They'll be a happier side playing in UAE, not that they had an option. आपको पाकिस्तान आप खेल नहीं सकते, आपको UAE खेलना है. But Team India and UAE, your thoughts on that?
यार as somebody kind of born in the 80s long before you were born, unfortunately अगर हम यूएई के बारे में बात करें तो आजकल दुबई है, लेकिन एक समय पर सिर्फ सिर्फ शारजा होता था वहां
शारजा।
पे। And routinely India would lose so many matches, so many
Yeah.
finals, खासकर पाकिस्तान के अगेंस्ट। So traditionally यूएई पिचेस में इंडिया की हालत खराब होती थी। एक आध सीरीज होते थे like that 1998 कोका-कोला कप, but thanks to Sachin's brilliance they won that। लेकिन कोका-कोला कप के शायद 2 साल बाद जयसूर्या and Murli combined to smash India। I think Jayasuriya got 189 in Sharjah and India were bowled out for like 54। Murli got wickets, Fast got wickets। तो historically अगर मैं यूएई और इंडियन वनडे टीम को एक साथ जोड़ू एक सेंटेंस में, तो इट्स मोस्टली बैड न्यूज। बट लाइक यू सेड दे डिड विदाउट विराट कोहली, माइंड यू, they won the 2018 Asia Cup and it was played in the
Yeah.
one day format। उसके बाद what's the sample size यार? They don't play there very often। 21 में क्या था? That team was fatigued, that team had come back from England, there was COVID, there was IPL, that team was just fatigued। And let's face it यार, शाहीन अफरीदी की 2 गेंदों ने उस मैच को खत्म किया। ना उससे
बिल्कुल।
पहले ना उसके बाद कुछ शाहीन अफरीदी कुछ कर चुके। So I'm not, and again that was the only time in one day World Cup history, Kanav and our viewers, चाहे आप T20 वर्ल्ड कप के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं या वनडे वर्ल्ड कप के बारे में, कुछ 35 साल तकरीबन एक ही बार पाकिस्तान टीम ने कभी इंडिया को हराया। So I'm not reading too much into that one match। What was it, 3.5 years ago? I'm looking at the current climate, there's just not enough। यार 8 तो टीमें हैं, उनमें से 4 के पास आधे प्लेयर्स हैं नहीं, तो I'm not too concerned। Yes, there'll be a bit of drift। Traditionally दुबई के शुरुआत में हल्का सा होता है सीम बॉलर्स के लिए, but just looking at the depleted nature of teams, looking at India's dominance in white ball bilateral cricket, I'm not too concerned about how the pitches play। India are still good enough to, I think, march into the final four।
Yeah, well, hopefully India goes on to win the Champions Trophy. Jamie, I have one small, you know this the best. I love predictions, so I have a small rapid fire prediction segment. In the end, usse pehle one last thing. Let's make a playing 11 for Team India. If you had to field a playing 11 for Team India in the first game against Bangladesh, what would it be?
रोहित शर्मा, शुभमन गिल, विराट कोहली,
Yeah.
श्रेयस अय्यर,
Yeah.
केएल राहुल at 5, not अक्षर पटेल। 6 पे अक्षर, 7 पे जडेजा, 8 पे आएंगे आपके हर्षित राणा, 9 पे आएंगे आपके I forgotten Hardik Pandya, right? 5, let's go back। 5 KL Rahul, 6 Hardik Pandya, 7 Jadeja,
Akshar.
7 Jadeja, 8 Akshar, whatever। So you're batting deep। I would want Kuldeep Yadav, and I'm playing Arshdeep Singh and Mohammad Shami। Let Harshit Rana play this second match against Pakistan। Let's see if he can bring that josh and that fire into it। Let Mohammad Shami play Bangladesh। That match is locked up। Let him get back into the pressure of an IC event by playing Bangladesh। Then you can take a call for the second match on the 23rd against Pakistan।
And is Varun a backup sort of for Kuldeep? कि अगर कुलदीप अपने फ्लो में नहीं लगते पहले मैच में या दूसरे मैच में, then Varun Chakravarti should go।
I would want Kuldeep Yadav getting back into some kind of form against Bangladesh, who have some problems playing spin। अगर कुलदीप नहीं चलते बॉस, सीधा thanks Kuldeep, Varun, you're playing against Pakistan।
Yeah, so sort of a backup, and same goes for Rishabh Pant. In case, even if KL Rahul fails for the, God forbid, if he fails for the first,
Rishabh Pant, I think these last 3 ODIs were indication Rishabh Pant is not playing a match unless KL Rahul gets injured। KL Rahul's form will have nothing to do with it। They carried him for 2 poor matches। He had a much better third match। And like I said earlier on this podcast, if the Indian team sends KL Rahul at number 5, which is where he's supposed to bat, I don't think we have anything to worry about KL Rahul। So I don't see Rishabh Pant playing one single game in the Champions Trophy।
Yeah, so our top 6 and 7 are sort of fixed। Rather top 8 are sort of fixed। नीचे bowling में ही we could see some changes if and when required। So Jamie, let's jump to the predictions time। फटाफट answers we'll do quick। My first question is your top 4 for the Champions Trophy, top 4 semi-finalists for the Champions Trophy।
India, New Zealand, Afghanistan, Australia।
Afghanistan, Australia. Do you think Australia still has it in them to make it to the semi-finals with the team?
I'll tell you why।
Yeah.
They've lost 5 players और उनमें से
Hmm.
3 तो ऐसे खिलाड़ी है बॉस, the smartest cricket brain in the world, Pat Cummins,
Hmm.
2
Hmm.
lethal bowlers. You basically lost your top 3 bowlers. You've lost your number
Yeah.
3. Inconsistent है मिचेल मार्श, लेकिन जब वो चलते, by God,
Yeah.
UAE fans will remember what he did in that 2021 COVID T20 World Cup, खासकर
Yeah.
फाइनल में.
Yeah.
And then Marcus
Yeah.
Stoinis has retired. 5 first choice players आपके पास नहीं है. Abhi they lost the first ODI to Sri Lanka very, very badly. But, and here's where I'm going to stick my neck out and say, साउथ अफ्रीका को देख लो. साउथ अफ्रीका अभी पाकिस्तान में जहां पे उनका कैंपेन बेस्ड है कनव, वहां पे वो 304 और 352 के टारगेट्स डिफेंड नहीं कर सके. आनरिक नोकिया नहीं है और आपके जेराल्ड कोट्सिया नहीं है. अब हम आते हैं साउथ अफ्रीका की आईसीसी इवेंट्स की हिस्ट्री में. यू नो व्हाट आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट, राइट? So I'm saying they might be the second team, but for that Australia will have to play brilliant cricket. England, boss, कनव और हमारे लवली व्यूअर्स, इंग्लैंड को 45 साल लगे वनडे वर्ल्ड कप जीतने में, और जैसे ही वो जीते बस अपना हो गया. Has anyone watched how terrible they become? They have lost 10 out of 14 one-day matches since they limped out of, and I'm putting जोर on the word limped, out of the last one-day World Cup. ये लगातार 4 सीरीज हार चुके हैं कनव, जिनमें से 2 हैं वेस्ट इंडीज के साथ. That means you are, I think, along with Bangladesh, England are the weakest one-day team in this Champions Trophy. They, to my mind, have, and I know it's a condensed nature, आपको 2 मैच जीतने हैं, लॉटरी है, फलाना ढिमकाना. इंग्लैंड मेरे हिसाब से आगे नहीं जाने वाली. तो बच्चे कौन? अफगानिस्तान. Very skilled cricketers. They know Dubai. हालांकि वो खेल रहे हैं पाकिस्तान में. 2023 वनडे वर्ल्ड कप में they came this close to making the semi-finals. They made the semi-finals of the T20 World Cup last year. Gone are the days when they're minnows. Gone are the day when they're dark horses. If they play to potential, they're making it. And Australia, I know this is the worst Australian team ever sent to a tournament because 5 players are down. But can we ever write off Australia? Inki number 1 team, 2.5 साल पहले कनव, they lost in Chennai to India. They lost to England in Lucknow. Or sorry, South Africa in Lucknow. And we're like, यार क्या होगा? क्या किया पैट कमिंस की टीम ने? तो yes, on paper they are the weakest team going into the Champions Trophy. But यार वो येलो कैंगरू जर्सी वालों को मैं कभी राइट ऑफ नहीं कर पाऊंगा. So I was saying about 2 days ago कि इनसे ना हो पाएगा. But the more I think about it, injury toll that's taken on South Africa, the choking factor, and then looking at how terrible England are, don't be surprised if Australia and Afghanistan go out of Group B.
Yeah. And Australia and ICA tournaments is a different beast altogether. I mean, injuries also can't stop them. They are that strong mentally. But out of these 4, you're 2 finalists for Champions Trophy.
यार देखो, अगर ऑस्ट्रेलिया कहीं ना कहीं वहां तक पहुंच जाती है, राइट, then you cannot discount them. Now, half of me is like, यार मारो गोली, ये वीक टीम है, जीतना तो इंडिया को है. But then I'm like, you know what? If Australia can make it, let them deservedly get there. And what a repeat it would be. And I know वो थोड़ा diminishing factor रहेगा क्योंकि इतने 5 बड़े प्लेयर नहीं है. If Australia can play exceptionally good cricket, और देखिए इनके मैचेस पाकिस्तान में जहां पे पाटा विकेट्स होने वाले हैं, if their batsmen can find some form, I know Labuschagne cannot buy a run to save his life, बहुत कच्चे खिलाड़ी उसमें. If they can get past England, South Africa into the semi-finals, and then depending who they'll play, I would not rule out. हालांकि I've been saying for a year now it'll be an India-Australia final. अभी तो बहुत significantly कम chance है ऑस्ट्रेलिया के, but nothing would give me more pleasure than watching India and Australia in the final. और इस बार November 19th की दर्द को थोड़ा कम करके they win. But again, logically from my top 4, it should be India, New Zealand, if that's possible. But I would like nothing better than for Australia to come back and India मुंह तोड़ जवाब दे दे उस दिन.
Yeah, India winning the Champions Trophy. And if India is winning the Champions Trophy, who would you bet on for the entire tournament? Your best batter, your best bowler. One batter जिस पे आप आंख बंद करके you can say that he will be the MVP from the batting lineup, and this bowler who will be the MVP from the bowling lineup.
Shubman Gill, hands down. He was made to play one-day cricket. He was in tremendous form. In fact, I did a video on my channel before the 2023 One Day World Cup saying कि ये बंदा सचिन के record पार करेगा. He had dengue, and in the end it was Virat Kohli who broke that record. But looking at Shubman Gill's form right now, I think he should have a bumper series. Or bowling, if they don't lose faith in Arshdeep Singh, he could end up with a good 8,
Yeah.
9, 10 wickets. But again, क्या वो राणा के आगे start करेंगे? I have genuine doubts. From an Indian perspective, Jaddu could be one, but I think the fast
Yeah.
bowlers may get a little bit more purchase. Plus, जो bowler power play में डालता है और back end में डालता है, he often has the best chance to get wickets because the spinners can be defended. Jadeja might have days when he gets 1 for 25. Arshdeep may have a day when he gets 4 for 60 odd. So that
Yeah.
might give him more wickets. So I'm going to say, unpopular opinion, it could be Arshdeep Singh यदि team इनको हर मैच में chance देगी.
खिलाते. Yeah.
Absolutely. And last but not the least, is it the last ICC tournament with Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma playing together?
Yes, together, yes. They're not playing T20s, so they're not there next year in the T20 World Cup. ये टीम आईसीसी वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप फाइनल नहीं पहुंचेगी 2.5 साल के बाद, और 2027 वनडे वर्ल्ड कप में विराट कोहली होंगे, रोहित शर्मा नहीं होंगे. So yes, you are spot on. Good question to end. It is the last time, viewers, you'll be seeing Roko, as you lovely viewers always refer to them, in an ICC tournament.
On tournament together, absolutely. And also could be the last ICC tournament for Rohit, for Jadeja, for that matter. Virat Kohli could go on to play the 27 World Cup. Well, I think, as you said, a beautiful note to end on. Thank you so much, Jamie, for taking out the time. It was a lovely chat, as we have been talking for the last 2 years. वैसी ही थी, वही पुरानी यादें ताजा हुई. And it is always so good to talk to you. You get to learn a lot while talking to you. You have a lot of fun. Yeah, you have a lot of fun while talking to you. But thank you so much for taking out the time. Thank you so much to all our viewers who are watching this video. Please go and subscribe Jamie's YouTube channel. It's a fun ride.
And this one
you
too.
can. Yeah, sure. That I say in every video, but in this video, and obviously me saying this won't help you, itna, but still, I want to say it from my heart that please subscribe Jamie's YouTube channel, and there's a reason. Because he does a live session, I think 2 live sessions per day at least, and you go there and you ask your questions. It's such an interactive. मैं सवाल पूछता हूँ यार. I can any day call him up or WhatsApp him and ask him anything I want, but still it's so fun to go to his YouTube channel when he's live, especially, and ask questions. And he'll also be traveling soon, so वो और अच्छी information, updates, real life updates आपको जेमी के चैनल पे मिलेंगे. तो if not, if you are living under the rock और अभी तक आपने नहीं किया subscribe जेमी के चैनल को, so please go and subscribe to Jamie's channel. Thank you so much, Jamie. Thank you so much to all our viewers. We'll see you soon in yet another video and yet another interaction. Until then, do take care of yourself.